Hello, my name is David Reed. Welcome to Dial the Gate, the Stargate Oral History Project. At least usually, this is an oral history project. There are some episodes that are more deep dives into content. We had a number of episodes earlier in the show featuring concept art, for instance. And I'm hoping to continue those with James C.D. Robbins at some point. It's just a matter of organizing files. But for this episode, we are going to be spending time looking at the Stargate SG-1 trading card series. I am fortunate to own the complete seasons 1 through 10 set. Thank you, Kate Ritter, for providing me one of yours. So we're going to go and take a look at the complete set and all the different kinds of cards that were issued throughout the entire run of the card series. Rittenhouse Archives President Steve Sherendorf started issuing these in, I believe, 2001 for the first set, which was seasons 1 through 3 of Stargate SG-1. That includes signature cards, costume cards, holographic cards, all kinds of cards, in addition to the base cards, which Kate Ritter wrote for all of SG-1 series seasons 1 through 10. So we're going to have a look at those and give you a chance to see them close up. And then following this episode, we're going to bring in Steve Sherendorf, president of Rittenhouse Archives, to see just how he did them. And I almost forgot, if you want to see specific seasons or specific sets of cards, the YouTube chapter breaks below will allow you to scrub any particular part of this review that you wish to see. So let's have a look. Let's take a look at SG-1 Seasons 1 through 3. This is the introductory, well, I guess it says Premiere Edition. This came out in 2001. Pretty case. Let's have a look. Each episode had one card, so keep that in mind. That changed as it moved forward. And this is the base card set. These are the cards that Kate Ritter wrote. So on the back of these are her words. Most of these are photos from the set. Pretty much all of them that I'm seeing right now. That'll change as we move forward. Like right here. Like, you know, for some of these cards, you really do have to have some of the cooler visuals. If it was a heavy VFX episode, that's kind of cool. But it just doesn't have the resolution of the photographs. You know what? Let me move into season 4 here. There we go. Took some of that glare away. I recognize Merlin, or Moros if you prefer. Yeah, screenshots here. And in addition to the base cards, you get cards that are basically, they're like card lists. It's cards about cards. It's like metadata before metadata was a thing. Stargate SG-1 Aliens. Character cards. And then hologram cards. These are cool. SG-1 in motion. More SG-1 in motion here. And then one of my favorites, the costume cards. Now these are exceptionally cool. But I must admit, probably my favorites, not necessarily, but pretty darn close, are the signature cards. These were pretty rare, but if you got certain boxes, certain tiers, you were guaranteed to get a signature card. Let's have a look at Don. That's seasons 1 through 3. All right, let's have a look at season 4. And then back to season 4 with season 5. Same cover. For the most part. Okay. So yeah, the list cards are opening this particular book. Now you can see we've switched to 3 cards per episode now. A lot more of these are screen grabs rather than episode photography. I'm having a hard time finding episode photography, actually. There's just, the shots are just more dynamic. They're just cooler. Simple as that. But the trade-off is the resolution. There's your checklist cards. Those are the checklists. What are these then? Interesting, they're like an overall list. Okay, and then you got your checklist cards. What are these? Goa'uld technology cards. That's kind of cool. Show it from the film. Kind of DHD themed cards here. What are these called? Just like a promo card here. Heroes in Action. That's what they are. That's kind of cool. And you've got glyphs down here. Dial us home. More dial us home here. And then the beloved signature cards. These are cool. Carmen. Now, if you want to talk about really cool cards, I can't wait to talk with them about this. These are hand-drawn cards, which I think is pretty darned amazing, if I'm being perfectly honest. SketchaFEX. SketchaFEX sketch card. And then we got costume cards for Selmac, Hammond, and Teal'c. Oh, and there's more. Now, this is season 4, and these, I think, are box topper cards, but I could not find this one on the list. This Major Samantha Carter, well, she was a captain at this point for Emancipation, but this card is homeless. I don't know where it, I can't find it on any of their lists. But I still am glad that I've got it. So there's that. That's season 4. Let's have a look at season 5. Ah, cool. Again, three cards per episode. So if you look at this newspaper, a Shen vaccine causes sterility. If you look at it in the episode, all the characters are one letter off. So you move them over one and you can read it. A little trivia for you there. Oh yeah, this season has Wormhole X-Treme. I think there's some Wormhole X-Treme cards in here. Dr. Jackson tribute. Way cool. All right. It's like Wormhole. It's like Wormhole X-Treme has its own cards. Like if it was its own series. Look at that. Oh, it's got little embossed. There's little, it's embossed where the title is. That's so cool. They've got signature cards. Oh, that's great. All right, specialty cards for season 5. False God. Ooh, it's plastic. It's plastic. Ball. Do not accept gifts from Ball. They have a habit of exploding. Oh, that's cool. Wow. Check that out. And then the signature cards. Costume cards. Wow, look at all of the hand-drawn cards. Osiris, my favorite character. Let's take a look at Hathor. Check this out, Sue Ann. Way cool. More where the, oh my gosh, there's more where those came from. They went all out. That's season 5. Gate World has a complete list. If you go to their gallery, you go to their merchandise section, you can get these sheets. So if you're building your set, you can get them too. I'll be sure to put a link in the description. All right, that's season 5. Let's take a look at season 6. The Nox. Checklist. What do they got here? Behind the scenes with Brad Wright. Does Brad have his notes for these episodes? Let's have a look at window opportunity here. I like when you can do that. You can flip them. Oh, this is how they added the footage at the end with the golf scene. We had to knock it off before somebody smashed a chevron. Cool. All right. In the line of duty, Colonel O'Neill. 9 of those. Samantha Carter. What are these? Oh, promo cards. Okay, very cool. What are these? Stargate SG-1. Interesting. Are they film cells? No? Film cells would have been cool. There you go. Don S. Davis. Wow. Ronnie Cox. I like that a lot of these signature cards are not just from the season, they're just included with this season's set. So if you had someone special from earlier in the show, like Musetta Vander, we still got him. And then Corin too. So that's really cool. And Brad, look at that. That's the first behind the scenes cast member I saw. And check this out, dual autograph cards. Let's take a look at that one. Donna Grauer. Doc Fraiser. Green BDU for Jack. And I guess for Jonas and Sam too. Well, I guess it's a t-shirt. That's cool. That's season 6. Let's take a look at season 7. Awesome. Cool shot. Season 3 photography. I want to get Enrico on the show. He was amazing in this, and he was even more amazing in Galaxy Quest. If you've not seen it, you need to watch it. It's the best Star Trek movie ever made. More behind the scenes with Teryl Rothery. That's a nice choice. Let's look at Urgo. Let's have a look. This will always remain one of my favorite episodes. In the line of duty for Teal'c. And Daniel. All right, what are these? Here. Casting call cards. Yeah, they went and did some photography with I'm guessing around season 3 or 4 by the looks of everyone's hair. I think they were between, I may be wrong, they may have been between seasons. Certainly looks it. But what are these? These are more plastic cards. They are numbered. Ostensibly to increase the value. That's cool. All right. Dr. Fraiser tribute cards. That's right, heroes. Okay, what are these? Authentic Relic. '60s style poster. Captain Brooks medical file. '60s style poster. You know what, I'm just gonna leave it in there. Oh, okay. That was from 1969. Interesting. Okay, so they're across the show. Memento, Forsaken Paradise Lost, Entity. So season 6, season 4, season 7, season 6, season 2. All right. Signature cards. Michael Shanks is the voice of Thor. This is actually Fraiser, but they're all clones of each other, so it also works. Another Don S. Davis card. That's cool. Anna Louise. Jolene had a different marker. Wow, very good. David Palfy is Anubis at the moment of his death. Christopher Cousins, Dion Johnstone. Dom. Dom DeLuise, Pride. There we go. CJ and Tony Amendola. What are these? SG-1 Season 7. What kind of cards? Oh, they're promo cards. Got it. Very cool. Cards to tell you about the cards. That's Season 7. Very nice. Let's look at Year 8. So we're going this way now. Chili. Everyone thinks that Bill Lee's first name is Seymour from this scene. Jack was referencing Little Shop of Horrors. Going back and forth between set photography and screenshots. I don't know how they do. I would have had a hard time going through and picking 3 shots for every episode, let alone 1. I guess 1 would have in some ways been easier because it's just like, okay, what's the 1 shot that most encapsulates the episode? But then picking 3, I think 3 would have taken substantially longer for each card. Waitress Oma. This is how I thought the show always was going to end. Them going fishing. It was kind of right. Goa'uld symbols. The gods. Interesting. Interesting symbol. Let's have a look here. Oh yeah, it's the checklist cards. Interesting kind of card. These are all alternate characters. Let's have a look. Twisted. Took me a minute to read it. Couldn't see it. Okay. Confidential information. What are these? It's interesting. This is season 8. Cameron hasn't been introduced yet. I think these all came out like a year later. What year were these? Let's have a look here. Looky there. It folds. is so cool. What a cool idea. I like the mission folders. Wow. That's a really cool idea. Another of the twisted. What are these? Like, look at that. Bow before your god. 375 units. It's a low number. Signature cards. Eris Bach, oh my god. Met Sam at Comic-Con this year. Really cool guy. Nice guy. Erica Durance. Double signature cards again. Wow. These dual costume cards are really cool. I think that's fake blood. Very neat. Wow. That's cool. More of the authentic Relic cards. Operations manual for the Cerberus. It is arbitrary. Way cool. Season 8. Let's have a look at Season 9. All right. Cool. Checklists. What are these? Concept art cards. So you got what happened, and then you've got where they came from. That's really cool. really digging that they're not, oh, check this out, that they're not bound by seasons. Book of Origin. Ah. Life and death, light and darkness, hope and despair. The rift was created on that day the Ori were born. Pick one at random. I'll do this one. And those who are prideful and refuse to bow down shall be laid down and made into dust. Then the Teal'c of the low plains seek not the wickedness of your neighbors, lest it find purchase in your own house. A lot of good it did them. All right, Wayne B. Davis and Steve Basic. What are these cards here? Just character cards. That's cool. Ah, Michael Ironside. I adore him. Absolutely brilliant. He's so good. Matthew Walker. Tony Todd. May he rest in peace. Costume cards. Ascended Daniel. Way cool. Oh wow. Costume relic cards, double card. Let's have a look at Kali here. These are thicker, maybe because of the thicker material. Last Stand. And Summit. All right. Let's polish things off with Season 10. I love this photo. Just them casual. Ah. Very nice. Behind the scenes cards. Let's have a look at the furlings. They knew how big a deal these characters were. Snuggles. Cool, cool. What are these? Probably the checklists. Yeah, those are the checklists. Arc of Truth. So season 10 included Arc of Truth, and then there was a later issue that I think included Atlantis, Continuum, and some leftover SG-1 signature cards that were not ever included in these. I'm interested in talking with them about it. Women of Stargate. This is actually an Atlanta set photography. Great idea. Character cards. Some you flip and some you turn. Oh, little patches. How cute. If you go back and watch Claudia's, her patch is substantially smaller because she's got a smaller frame. How cool is that? That is a great idea. $425 units. Replica patch. Yeah. Yeah, they just shrunk it. That's all they did. That's pretty darn close. Oh, Renee and Armin. Together forever. Fred Willard. Michael Shanks. So this is a combination signature and costume card. That's cool. Furlings. And a lot of costume cards, a lot of specialty cards. That is neat. President Landry. So these are case topper cards. That's it. That's seasons 1 through 10 of Stargate SG-1. Oh, I was almost done. Not quite. There are promo cards. That's season 10. I hope you enjoyed that deep dive into the Stargate SG-1 trading card archive. And if you want to see more content like this on YouTube, do click the like button. It really does help the show continue to grow its audience. Please also consider sharing this video with a Stargate friend. And if you want to get notified about future episodes, click subscribe. And giving the bell icon a click will notify you the moment a new video drops, and you'll get my notifications of any last-minute guest changes. Coming up, we have Steve Sherendorf of Rittenhouse Archives. He is the president, and he was responsible for bringing this entire card series to life. So stick around, and that episode's going to be coming your way very shortly. My name is David Reed for Dial the Gate, and I'll see you on the other side.